business, so equity entertainment. Come on. I go hard on the beat, no respect for the whole game. Bear man, when I wanna suck my flow, bad beat. Nice to the face, don't complaining, cause you can't contest. I do when the day she completes in a week. I talk about a girl, I'm explaining the beat, but I off with it in. Pulling out fast, fuck that. Man, I spray all of my bars, all over the world. Two of my dark, big jeans and she says, spending the stars.
People need to get out of this headspace where they feel like if they're supporting someone, then it's gonna somehow affect them badly. Like their stuff isn't gonna get heard as much because they're supporting someone else. Like it's just literally just unity, man. It's the one thing that's gonna make Derby pop.
And I think just to add on to what kids are saying there, do you know anyone who's doing like bits now as well? We've got to still make sure we bring it back to the city as well, because I know certain places haven't supported the artists like they should have. That's facts, because we've seen what's happened with a few events now. But I think, do you know, when people are going away, make sure you still highlight the city, because there are people here that are supporting you, regardless if it's like 10, 50, even if it's a really small number. Don't leave those people to just wallow, like, because that's why the city's not going to get any fame. If you force people to hear you, they'll hear you. You know what I mean? If you make enough noise, they will hear you. So we've just got to make sure we keep doing what we're doing. Don't stop because people you think, oh, these don't care, these don't care, these don't care. Most of the time, it's not going to be people that you're passing by your mixtape. It's going to be the strangers that are trying to get in your inbox and trying to contact you. It's them people there that want to support you.
So see my niggas annoy. So see my niggas annoy that. I suck my dick in your shorty. I suck my dick in your shorty. So see my niggas annoy. So see my niggas annoy.
Too Hard for TV was the first channel to put man on, really. It was them and Swagger Cap Media. Obviously, Swagger Cap Media doesn't exist anymore, but Too Hard for TV does and always will, because it's Too Hard for TV. Too Hard for TV, basically, I mean, it put most man on. It put most man wouldn't have YouTube videos in dubs if it wasn't for Too Hard for TV. Do you get me? So, I know that obviously, I can't remember how that even came about. Like, I was friends with Hutch. Hutch is my guy anyway, big up Hutch every time. And I was friends with Chevy, big up Chevy every time. And they were working together. Prior to that, Hutch started it. Hutch is obviously the founder, as everybody knows. And we didn't do this internet, let's get in touch with each other. We had a friendship anyway, you get me? Laugh together, you get me? Smile together, chill together, smoke together, drink together, all of that. We had a friendship, so it was just natural that we were gonna work together, and we did. And luckily for me, I got to build my like stage presence, because that's something that MCs overlook, and singers and artists overall. They need to have a stage presence, and you can't get that if you're not on camera. And thanks to Hutch, man was able to build that. So big up Hutch every time, like a million times. I love him with all my heart, you get me?
I shine a dog, you're like a light or with no spot. I'm like a pity with the loudest spot. Oof, ready to rip up your clock, don't stop. Man, I've been out in the park, thinking I think from the light till don't talk for. Man, I've had too many losses, did have a call down, man, that's the what, yeah. But yo, it's so I know why, come on, I'm still digging up vagina.
Derby's music scene has a lot of beautiful talents, but it doesn't have the strength to carry it on. There are a lot of talented people, so talented that it breaks my heart they aren't going places yet. But because of the way things are arranged there, it's going to take time for that to happen. And this isn't their fault per se, it's just situations. Derby shows you that talent isn't all it takes to make it there. These people in Derby, the talent's there, but the passion isn't there. It's like they have this drive and this hunger to be known worldwide, but they're not ready to take the leap. The lack of work ethic in Derby is one of the problems I've noticed. Like, I can see an artist who amazes me at how good he is at what he does, but when you ask the question of, do you have anything out there that I could check out? They don't. Do you have anything out there that I could listen to? They don't. They have things in the work, but not many stuff out there on streaming platforms, which is where they should be on. Because I haven't been doing it long. This is like my third year putting music out on streaming platforms, and the growth has been amazing. Not because I'm better than anyone, but because of my consistency and my level of change and my reach. If you give your stuff out there to people, there will be some who will listen and like, there will be some who don't. But you need to actually take that faith and put it out there. Then you see what happens.
There's been a robbery, no love. Someone shot me, no love. Heart gets longing for love, no love. Hold up, there's been a robbery, no love. Someone shot me, no love. Heart gets longing for love, no love.
Personally, and I don't really care if anyone hates on me, I think it can be a little bit cliquey. But I don't think that's just a Derby thing, I think that's a genuine music thing. Like, we do this, so you can't do this. But I think like Derby's opening up a lot more to a better scene, and I'm quite excited to watch the scene. We've had like some legendary rappers just randomly appear back, like Carnage, Cobbs, Rowley, them, you know what I mean. So it's like we are coming together. I can definitely see that. The open mic scene, that's doing amazing, to be honest. Like everyone's together, everyone's on a good vibe. But like I said, it's a little bit cliquey, but I don't really consider myself in a clique. Like I'm just a bat. I'm within them all, like all the little cliques, and I think it's very positive, and I think it's very good, and it's very nice to see so much talent just emerge. Like LR, for example, he's new as well, like for this year, for 2019, and I think it's very exciting. It's an exciting time for Derby's music scene.
So effortless when I spray, someone never change. And if I take your bait, she taking it to the face. My niggas are making plays, you niggas just in the way, Lord. He did me wrong like Cain, Lord, but I don't feel no pain. My bro did me wrong like Cain, Lord, but I don't feel no.
Back then we didn't even used to record. It was like, without going into too much detail at the time, it was kind of like, in our circles there was a lot of gang stuff going on back then. So the only reason that we sort of did music was like, we don't like these guys from that area, they don't like us, you know, saying stuff about each other and whatever. And that's the only reason we used to go studio. We used to go to Baby J's studio on Arthur Street and literally just make tracks like that, like we don't like these lot, you know, or whatever. And that's how it was back then. But then from going to the studio and doing that and learning the recording process, that's when I decided that I like this, I want to start making some songs about whatever I was getting up to at the time and girls and stuff like that. So that's how I got into recording.
I can't stop, man, I won't, cause man, I slip not. But every conversation feels like a slip knot. I can't stop, if I fall, then it just won't stop. But it gets on top, the weight just goes up. And I love you when I really mean it, but you're just always stuck inside of them fucking feelings. I know you.
For me personally, opportunities are there if you gotta create them yourself. Like, you gotta get up off your ass. You know, like that. God. Same thing with the SBTV. Like, someone gets sour. The fact that, oh, how come he got one and how come he got one? Well, look at the CV. Like, take me for instance. Obviously, I'm talking about myself. So, in the last 7 months, or the last year, say, before the SBTV, I dropped 4 music videos, all on digitals, all recorded by me and my team. Shout out Box, shout out RB, all self-made, you know, like that. So, man is seeing that man's putting in effort. So that's how you get an opportunity like that. You're not going to get an opportunity if you're not doing nothing, you know, like that. It's just like, say, let's take it to football. It's just like they're putting 125 mil on Pogba, yeah? He's played 8 games in a season. How can you do that when he's only played 8 games that season? Same way, how can you give somebody an SBTV opportunity when they've not dropped no music? So you got to make the opportunity for yourself.
Wanna see bands and rolls, get it in those. I said bands and rolls, get it in those. Can't tell me that them boy never rolled. If them boy they don't stick to the code.
Yeah, so Bunk is obviously turned into a bit more than just rappers or singers kind of place to be. We obviously have DJs coming through as well who can do a set and they can basically jump on the decks and show us what they got. And also for that, obviously, while they're playing, we're having a good time. So it's kind of opened up quite a lot of, I wouldn't say doors, because obviously it's a very small open mic at the moment, but it's definitely opened up quite kind of like some of the compositions that the points that I basically were mentioning earlier, the togetherness and all that kind of stuff. I've noticed that because of Bunk, in my kind of small community, in my small clique, if you want to call it, there's a lot more collaborations I've been seeing happening, a lot more people supporting other musicians, a lot of people who come to Bunk who would never heard of many of the musicians that they hear. coming more often and supporting them. So it's definitely doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm definitely very, very proud that we started something like that.
We help each other in different ways. Like Nicolette, she brings like an urban open mic night, but sick for the Derby scene. Like people out of Derby have started coming to Derby to see what Derby's got, and it's just, it pops, bro, it pops. And like even small communities as well, like what is it, Mr. Drip bigs up all the grind rappers, bigs up all the rappers, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't even got to be in the music to be within the music, you get me? And it's sick, it's actually sick to see. And being a part of this documentary means a lot to me, because we ain't had something like this. We've tried and tried, but I feel like Brad's actually going to get the right movement, you get me? Big up all the men that are involved, big up everyone, big up the whole Derby city, you get me? Because Derby are taking the crown, blood, with the heart of this fucking country. Hey, but yeah, Skin to Skin signing out. Big up Brad Evans. Nothing ever happens in Derby. Well, shit's happening, you get me? Loud.
Sometimes I'm chasing a dream I know that I will never see, but still I try. And sometimes I don't wanna wake up from my sleep, but I know one day I've got to die. Time flies by in the blink of an eye. One day will be that day that you fly away to a higher place, when your body lies in that grave. So think about it while your eyes are sore. Can't be letting things get you down no more, 'cause life's too short. Yeah, so I live